Hello, my little Sony camera. So, today is January the 22nd of 2019. You remember the scene in Ghostbusters 2 when they go to the museum and they've got some gear that we've never really seen them use before? One of those pieces, the one used by Ernie Hudson, is made from things like a Micronta metal detector and also a skimmer ladle and also a potato masher. And, you know, if you want to get real fancy, then you're going to need like a toggle switch and some sort of flashing red LED. And you take all these ingredients and you do this to this one and you do that to that one and you put this one here and you do that there. And if you've got a place in town where you can take it for prop service, maybe you'll take it there. But that place doesn't work on these kind of props. So then when you get it all finished yourself, you've got, boom, a CUD meter, as the fans have named it, a kitchen utensil device, complete with a blinking red light. Now that's the first real-world prop that I ever made for Ghostbusters using the actual real-world items, unless you count that etc. sign from Lewis's apartment, which all I had to do was spray paint it. And I got it finished just a couple of days ahead of meeting Ernie Hudson for the first time, so I had him sign it there on the inside of the battery compartment. Then later I realized, wait a second, there's a Vigo picture right over there. It was Ryan Kemp's Vigo picture. And so I went back through the line and I said, I had you sign this earlier, and in the movie, you use it to scan that. And he goes, let's do it. And he's like this? And I'm like, well, kind of hold it like this, you know. And Jamie Hitchcock turns around and sees this happening and she goes, oh, Alex, you win. Because I was directing Ernie Hudson in my own fan film. I mean, it was, you know, it was the pinnacle of success for me. Also, in the museum scene from Ghostbusters 2 is this wonderful little video camera. It's a Super VHS. I forget the make and model number, but I looked this up in a thread, and actually I think it's also visible in some shots of Back to the Future 2. This is slung off of Dan Aykroyd's shoulder. So, why do I bring all this up? There's something else in the museum scene that I thought was going to be impossible to get, and it's that globuscope camera that Dan Aykroyd is using to scan the portrait of Vigo. The closest I thought I would come would be buying the level that goes underneath the bottom of it. But it's, you know, the shaft and then the rotating silver part. A while back, somebody posted a 3D model of a Ghostbusters prop that they were working on, and I said, I started a similar project for the globuscope camera, and I posted a picture of it. And Monk Abu posted a picture of a kit version of the globuscope camera. And I'm like, who, what, where, why, when, how? She quickly got me in touch with the guy. And if I didn't say his name, it's MW Productions out of Arizona. He messaged me and we kind of talked back and forth. And now, instead of finishing my 3D model, which I always kind of got stymied on how to make the, I can't find my X-Acto knife, I'll just use these scissors. I got stymied on how to make the globuscope logo, which is diagonal, look okay in the finished 3D model without it being stair-stepped and pixelated along the the sloped parts. So that kind of flummoxed me for about a year. 2 zip bags of parts, 1 main body casting. All right, these are notes on what all is included, and haha, some pictures of a finished one. All right here on top is a piece of machined aluminum that everything else will attach to. I'm speaking really fast because my camera battery is going to die any second. So, move that. Now here is the main upper portion of it that he has cast. And you can't really see it through the plastic, but there is the globuscope logo with those slanted letters that I thought were going to be so hard to 3D model. And then looks like there's actually a bag with parts inside that, so I don't want to take that wrapping off of there yet. And then here is the handle portion. And he's even got a reproduction of the level in there, so but I'll be able to put a real level on it. All right, and then there's some hardware in a little bag from True Value Hardware. All right, cool. So I think that should be all the parts accounted for there. I'll double check the note from him. So what I'll have to do is put this to this and put this to that, and then put my level on the bottom, and it won't be able to rotate, unfortunately, but this is a lot farther along than I ever thought I would be. Although I do want to say big thanks to the person on Facebook who helped me to calculate my 3D model by giving me measurements of a real one. Thank you for watching.